Hi guys! So I had my first in-person party this weekend and it was really fun, but it made me see that I really don't know enough. So I have a lot to learn, of course. Me being a minimalist, I kind of do a full face, but it's not as sculpted as contouring can be. So today I'm going to show you guys some of the techniques that I learned. So hopefully, when I'm feeling a little bit saucy or going out, I can kind of have a little more sculpted look than my everyday look. So I'm gonna actually use our detailer brush because my friend and she's also an artist. She used this on me, so it was kind of cool. So I'm gonna try this to see if I like how it works a little better than that. So I am going to use the wider end. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use a smaller end and just get some of my contour color. And I'm going to do a number 3. So my cheekbone is right about here. I want to go right under it. So we're going to bring it down like that. And basically what this is going to do, we're going to bring it down. Hopefully get rid of one of these chins. We'll see. We're gonna bring it down here, like I said, so we can try to slim the face. But this right here, this middle part of the 3, that's what's going to lift and make it look very sculptured. So we're gonna do this on the other side as well. Kind of bring it on over. Again, my cheekbone is right about here, so we're gonna swoop under that. I have cheeks for days, people. Cheeks for days. And then again, we're gonna come down this way. But you can see I'm not using a ton of product, which this is one of the things I like. I don't feel like I have to have it like caked on. So the other places we're gonna contour are we're gonna go right beside our nose. Right below the nose. We're gonna do, a lot of people do right under the lip. Try to give it a little fuller look, which I could definitely use some help on, so we'll do that. And I've seen some do like right on the tip of their nose, so we'll try that out too. So I look a little silly, but that's okay. That is quite all right. So I'm going to use a microfiber towel in between just to kind of get some of the extra makeup off before I go into my next color. So my next color is actually going to be my highlight, and that is going to brighten in places. And here we go. So the first place I always start is right under my eyes. It's gonna help with this color does double duty, and it brightens, but it also helps cover kind of the brownness and bags under my eyes, because I still don't get enough sleep apparently. So we're going to brighten up around there. I'm actually gonna go a little higher because it looks like a gloomy day, so I'm gonna brighten it up. We're gonna go into our T-zone. Just kind of, a little bit goes a long way. And then down our nose. So funny because of all my colors, this one seems to go out more than the rest. So I really apparently like to brighten myself. We're gonna put it right under our nose. And we're gonna do our chin, which, like I said, see how red I get? Yeah. This helps with that. So I'm actually gonna put a little bit on my cheeks, just so when I blend, it'll blend really nicely. Okay, so that is my highlights. Next is gonna be my main color. And that I'm going to basically kind of just fill in the rest of the area. It's kind of like a paint by numbers. The only thing I'm gonna leave is like right here at the apple. I'm gonna put some cheek color on, which actually, you know what, we'll do that right now, honestly. So I really love this pink grapefruit. I thought it was gonna be so too pinky, but it's actually really not. So we'll actually put that on, and you can use your fingers for all of this stuff, honestly, if you like to. That's actually my preference, but I want to try to show how well our brushes work and how versatile they can be, because they can do, you know, they're all double-ended, so it's great. Okay, so now we're gonna go into my main, and like I said, we're kind of just gonna fill it in. And it's not like you have to cake it on. You literally can just blot it in, like in the spots. So it's not too it's not like a cakey feeling. So, and I like the light coverage. I don't really feel like I want to cover up everything on my face. Like, I don't mind my freckles showing. I prefer just to look real natural with it. So but you can build, obviously, if you have like a really big day coming up and you want like a full, you know, real like a certain look, super duper coverage, then obviously that's a good thing to do. So we are going to start blending, and one of the things I learned was when you're doing your contour, you kind of want to just fluff it up. So normally I'm going like woo, all over, but if you kind of like fluff it up, it gives you a better look. So down here, I'm going to use my normal, you know, okay, let's fluff this up. So I'm really going to do this with my cheek, because I want that to look the most sculpted, honestly, and hopefully thin out my face a little. And then you can do that as well under your chin. I'm actually gonna switch brushes. Actually, you know what, we'll do it up here too, just to, so I like to make sure that my contour kind of gets blended into my hairline, so it doesn't look like two different colors. Okay. So it looks pretty blended. But we're gonna blend some more. I'm hoping this turns out the way I hope. But I will keep practicing to make sure I can bring you guys the best like look. Okay, so I'm gonna use my 3D brush, which has a small side and then a side for blending. So I'm just gonna start blending everything together, since I kind of did my other part already. But see how it's really taken away that redness that I had before, like on my chin, as you can see, it did its job. That's the one thing I don't like, is the redness that I get. But you know, it's not just me, it's a lot of people. So I like to make sure I blend my blush up. And I'm just gonna make sure. I sometimes just go over my eyelids because it's a good primer for your shadow. So I like to make sure that I'm not look at this, I still have this. I got sunburned in a weird way, and I still have like a white ring around my neck. It's ridiculous. Okay, so I like to make sure that it's really blended kind of down and around, just because I don't want to look like we have different colors. Now, proper color match, you really shouldn't see that, but it never hurts just to be safe. So I feel like I could probably use a little more contouring, so I'm just gonna add a little more. I'm always afraid to put too much on, but the way it blends, I think I'll be alright. It's looking a little more sculpt. So I'm just gonna kind of blend it a little for my own liking. So that looks pretty good. I feel like I did okay, but I still think I got a lot to learn on this stuff. So learn with me. If you figure out any better tips or tricks, let me know. I really love this makeup, so which is weird since I'm not a real big makeup wearer, but I just love the feel and the look. So the last thing I'm going to do is use my perfector sponge and just kind of like dab around. This actually, when I use it properly, kind of gets off any excess you may have. Like that's what kind of gives the feeling if you touch your face and you feel like it's wet. This kind of sets it in and makes it really blended. So this is also really good for mature skin, and blends it a lot better to and a little gentler than using a brush a lot of times. But so there we go on that. My cheeks done. Okay. So that is all I've got for today. I'm hoping this week sometime I can do the Bella bronzer, because that one's kind of one of my favorites. Which, let me put a little bit on the lips. And another awesome thing about this makeup is, it's so versatile. So I'm gonna use pink grapefruit, but then I'm gonna put a shadow over it later. And then I can also use it on my eyes. Even, so I got lip, cheek, and eye in all the same color. But it's just kind of just a nice little base. It's a beautiful pink. Then when you're messing with your eyes, you always kind of want to, I'll use a brush to blend, but I like to use my finger for this part. I'm going to take this up to my brow bone, because why not? Blend it a little bit more though to take out that really big pink. Ta-da! I can walk out the door right now and be just fine. So thanks for joining me. Again, if you have any tips, tricks, let me know. And I hope you guys have a fabulous Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. Hope you all remember your value, and you know, just have a great week. Bye.